All right. Well, it's good to be here with Bryce Mulder. I didn't realize, well, I knew it all along that you were born in Harrison. Have you ever been back to Harrison, or is that just kind of place you were born?
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
When I was living there, still playing, some golf in the state. Certainly made it through there, and I know we'd always go back home and and visit some family,
Yeah.
some friends that my parents still had at the time, but they're in Harrison. But it's been a little while.
When's the last time you were there?
It would have been it would have been at some point in college. I knew we went through there. Maybe after college, I played in some tournaments up in Springfield, Missouri.
Okay.
So I played in some. Would have been Corn Ferry now, but
Yeah.
whatever it's called back then. So,
Yeah. That golf course up in Springfield. That was kind of an interesting course. I mean, it was a
yeah,
nice course up
it
there.
was. It was.
I
It
did.
was pretty.
I enjoyed going up there and watching them because you could see. I don't know. A lot of those people didn't have any sponsors. I guess it was really tough. You could tell that boy they were hustling for the deal.
Yeah.
I worked a little bit with Kiwanis and rodeo people coming through, and it's kind of the same atmosphere. They really were hard at it. But I know you were in Conway. Now you went to high school at Conway, or
I did. I did junior high and high school.
okay, junior high and high school. Now you, I guess, did you ever have to come to Harrison when you played in high school, or was that just any time? I just kind of making that connection if there was one.
We did. There were junior tournaments in the summer, and then I know there was always. I think Harrison hosted a tournament in high school, and I know we played at least twice.
Yeah.
So we went up there and played a little bit. I know my dad and I went up to play in a parent junior event a couple times. I
Okay.
remember that. So
Yeah.
so I remember being up there some. It's been a little while, but I remember getting up there.
Well, I see. I think you could be my father's son. You could probably play for my son's a little older than you,
Yeah.
so we have played some of those, and we actually did okay. But my son, he just doesn't. He doesn't play golf now much. He's done some
Triathlons.
triathlons and all kinds of stuff. But after that, well, I know you went to Georgia Tech. Were you considering any other places when you
I was considering Arkansas, just being such a big Arkansas fan, still
Yeah.
am.
okay?
And so I considered Arkansas and then Oklahoma State. Those were schools that were recruiting me, and it's also important. It's important that you know some of the players that are playing there or that are
Right.
that are coming in with you or right before you. And so, but it just kind of seemed like the right fit to get not out of the state to get out of the state, but more of just to mature, to kind of learn to be on my own a little bit. Atlanta is a big city.
Right.
I remember when I was going, there was, looking at the statistics and knowing that there's more people in Metro Atlanta than the state of Arkansas. And why that was important to me was I did have goals of playing around the country, around the world as a
Yeah.
professional, and I thought, you know what, I need to learn how to be in a big city sometime.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's
and it helped too that the academics were important to me.
right.
So that was a great experience. And then I also knew the coach was great, and a couple of players that signed right before me the year before and coming in with me. So all of those matched up just right.
Well, I hear a lot of stories of Ian Kuchar. I guess he's a character. I guess
That's
'cause
right.
I know I hear a lot about his. I guess things that he's pulled and different things. And I know you're always going back and forth, and he always has a smile on his face. I don't know. His personality just kind of came across, and a lot of people really started following him. And I know that how much difference in age were you?
Just a year. So he was one of the ones that signed to play there a year before me, and so we played a decent bit of junior, not a lot of junior golf together, but some.
Yeah.
Certainly saw him and knew him from tournaments, and so that those are things that helps. When you're deciding where
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah,
go.
you got friends like that.
That's who it's your own little tiny fraternity, and so it's important who's on that team. And he and I clicked well. We had a, different personalities in some respects,
Yeah.
but in others not so much. We like to give each other a lot of grief. We're okay taking it. So it was,
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. It's just that. I'm just using that for the
right, just for the prop. Just
prop.
yeah.
At least that's
Maybe.
better.
Well,
Can we all fit in there?
Yes, we
Okay.
can both fit in there. I can squeeze in there.
Everybody. Does that work at all?
Yep, it works.
Does
It
it?
works fine.
I'm gonna stop that.